Let's learn how to fix the problem where the new standby mode is not working on your iPhone on iOS 17. If you've updated to the newest version of iOS, which is iOS 17, but you want to enable the standby feature and it's not working properly or you're having some issues, then watch this video until the very end because I have a couple of solutions for you. The first reason why standby mode may not be working is that your phone is not properly in landscape mode. If you are holding the phone with your hands and you've put the phone in portrait mode, that will not work and you will have to put your phone on a steady surface. If you are using your charger, then make sure that your iPhone is plugged in correctly and that it's in landscape mode on a steady surface. If you are using a wireless charger, then make sure that the phone is placed correctly on the wireless charger and that it's charging in landscape mode. If it still doesn't work, you want to swipe down or swipe up and open your control center. One of the reasons why the standby mode isn't working may be because of the portrait orientation lock. You want to make sure that this is disabled or turned off because when this option is enabled, it locks the orientation of our phone to portrait mode. But we need landscape mode for the standby feature. So make sure that the portrait lock is disabled or turned off. When you do this, you want to go over to the settings and make sure that the feature itself is enabled. The standby option should be somewhere below the wallpapers section, so tap on it and make sure that you enable this in the settings. It should be enabled by default when you update your iPhone to iOS 17, but if it isn't, I suggest you check in the settings if it's enabled or not. A couple more things I have to mention. This standby feature is a new feature that Apple introduced with iOS 17. So you have to make sure that your iPhone is updated to the latest version of the software and that you regularly update your phone to get all of the latest bug fixes and performance improvements. So if you are running iOS 16 or lower, you will have to update to iOS 17 because this is a new feature. Also, if you don't have an iPhone that has the always-on display option, then the screen will go black after a couple of seconds, and you will have to tap on your screen to see the standby mode. But if you have a newer iPhone that has the always-on option and an OLED display, then you shouldn't have any problems with the feature. So make sure that the feature is enabled in the settings and make sure you have the latest version of iOS installed, which is iOS 17. If some of these solutions help you out, make sure to leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video.